Devotional. Our devotional this morning is from Hosea chapter 4, and I'm reading from the concordance. Sometimes, by the way, this is a concordance, kind of large print one. You can just go to words and look at them, and something might come to your heart, and that's the case this morning. I see the word here, spouse, and I like that word, spouse. My spouse has ravished my heart. My sister, my spouse. Usually our spouse is not our sister, but in a spiritual way, of course, she is. And we have our Valentine's weekend coming up, and thinking about love and how love is important for single people, for teenagers, young people, children, love, elderly people, sick people. We're thinking of Pastor Dan Lightsey, Pastor Jim Sivo, Pastor Luke Collin back today in prayer. Also the Jensen's baby, successful surgery, great blessing, thankful for that. Love. Sometimes now you see in this presidential two-party system, these posters on the lawn, love is love. Love is love. And it provokes you to think, is all love actually love? Hosea 4, 13, and your spouses shall commit adultery. Verse 14, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. I don't have my Bible open, but I'm using Hosea 4, 13 and 14. And that's a good question to ask the people that have the sign in their yard. Love is love. How about adultery? Is that love? Yes, when a man loves a man loves a man, homosexual, is that love? Is when an old man wants to marry a young girl, 8 years old, 11 years old, is that love? When we are motivated by our emotions, is it love? Or should we ask the question, is it right? Is it right? And so love isn't, and then also there's no hate in this home. Hate has no home here. Hate has no home here. Well, if I disagreed with you, would you hate me? I mean, what is hate? Hate has no home here. If there is one, Augustine said, if there was one person I hated, then there is no one that I actually love. The world is wanting it both ways, but God's world doesn't have it both ways. It's either righteousness and truth, or it's a lie. And love cannot be the arbitrator of what is right and wrong, because we are so emotional, and love can happen in our emotions, but that love isn't necessarily true, as in adultery. If I make a commitment to my wife, then the issue is what is right, what is true, what does loyalty mean, what does trust mean. Those questions are needed to be asked by all of us. We need to understand more deeply what life is. And I sat in on Pastor Siraji's apologetics class last night for 1 hour. Actually, less than that, but it was awesome. And then Pastor John Sabo teaching hermeneutics. I'm amazed at our Bible college. I'm amazed at the teachers, the quality of education, the spirit amongst us, the guidance, and the depths of understanding. This is what is needed in our world. But the secular world has departed from God, so what do we expect? But foolishness, paganism, magic, abstract thought, and these kind of signs on people's yards. That if you provoke the dialogue, you provoke the conversation and ask the questions, then there aren't very good answers. We are emotional, right and wrong doesn't matter anymore, and therefore we're going to be hurt. We're going to be hurt as people. Your spouse, Hosea 4:13, and your spouse shall commit adultery. What would we expect when love is love? Love is not love. Love is got to be wedded to righteousness and truth and commitment and suffering and long suffering and patience and kindness. God bless you. Wonderful. Praise the Lord. God bless.